we're ready.
Music bed.
We're ready for Dumas in Jessieville. 2-3 matchup. We're ready for Dumas
We're
in
getting an echo here.
Jessieville.
Somebody's phone.
2-3 matchup. Dumas
We're
in
getting an echo here.
Jessieville.
Somebody's phone.
All right. Okay, now we got it fixed. Jessieville Lions led by head coach Jared White. And the no, we're still getting an echo, guys. Something's going on here, and we're gonna have you work on this audio. Jared White. And the no, we're still getting an echo, guys. Something's going on here, and we're gonna have you work on this audio.
What is this right here going on?
Bluetooth.
Not Bluetooth. It's some sort of. I did nothing. Not Bluetooth. It's some sort of.
Go check the audio sources. Getting ready for a jump ball here. One by Jessieville. It's going to get into the backcourt. Johnson has it in the front court. One by Jessieville.
How about Jessieville and Dumas, two teams
to the backcourt. Johnson
who are ready for this action. Dumas, we've got to see them at the ASN Classic. I was very impressed with them. We were talking about them this morning on the pregame show and just about how athletic they are. And then, of course, Jessieville, they're going to come out. They're going to be aggressive. I'm really excited to see how these two teams match up today.
There's a shot out of the corner by Precop. It's no good. And here comes Dumas looking to push, wearing the yellow today. All yellow tops and bottoms with the purple trim.
We talked
about Raylan Spratt up top. He's got the ball, working against his defense. Looks like a 2-3 early, maybe a 3-2 actually. That's what it is.
We talked about Spratt on the pregame show.
Spratt going to lob it down low, and there was a box out by Precop. They couldn't get it going. There's a steal in transition. Back at the Dumas. Fade away. He's going to go offside the board into the hands of Jessieville. Here they come. Jessieville crossover in the paint, jump stop, right hand finish, kind of just threw it up, was Johnson. It's no good. Nobody can buy a bucket early. Spratt has the ball on the wing. Now it gets it inside the post. Kilgore, he'll drop it off. That shot won't go, and we got a foul. They're going to give him 2 shots. That's going to put 13 on the line. That's Tim Martin. Pretty good pass from Kilgore to Martin.
Yeah, getting down low in the post. And
I'm not hearing it anymore, guys.
He's got a nice height advantage down there. I don't see anybody from Jessieville who can really match up with him height-wise. Got a good wingspan. He's a long and athletic big man down low, and he's definitely built for basketball.
Martin's first free throw is no good. Second attempt is good. Uh-oh. We're good?
Yep.
1-0. Dumas Bobcats on top of Jessieville early. 6:23 to go. Tough defense in the backcourt, and they're going to get the 10-second call right at the last second there. Not the 10th second, to be exact.
Right.
Brad Caldwell going to produce, give Aaron a break. Aaron's going to rest the pipes and the fingers from all the button pushing.
And comment reading?
Yeah, comment reading and pulling up our locals and telling me how he can't make logos bigger and all that kind of stuff. He just gave me a rough look. He knows we're talking about him. His ears are burning. Jessieville into the front court. And there is a scrum for this ball. We're finally getting a jump ball call. Is there a light going across the arena? Did y'all see that? Something got thrown, or it was like some kind of light went left to right. I don't know if you guys seen it on your screen. Some kind of glare, I guess. So Jessieville ball, Dumas ball. Here they come. The Bobcats working off that 3-2. Open 3 for Spratt out of the corner is no good. There's a rebound by number 35, Will Height. Will Height brings it up and gives it off. Johnson got to get going today. Had a nice drive earlier. Shot wouldn't fall. Number 5 is now checked in. Get that name for you in just a moment. For Jessieville. There's a loose ball. Wow. Pye really working hard to keep it, but eventually Dumas is going to have it. Spratt. What a rip move and finish reverse layup with the left hand.
Yeah, he's dangerous in the open floor. He's so fast, so quick, and he's the facilitator and the leader of this Dumas offense.
Kick out, 3 out of the corner. It's no good. Here come the Bobcats. They're up 3. They can increase it. Marshall in the wing. Oh, what a pass. Kilgore. Those two hooking up again. Kilgore to Martin. Martin for 2. Timeout, Jessieville. Let's take one with them. Actually, we got some locals. Let's go ahead and get him in. We'll, just a moment as we pull those up. 5 for you for as well for Jessieville. That is Reed. And Brad, go ahead and read those off for me.
Proud sponsors of the Jessieville Lions. You have Harps Foods in Hot Springs. And for Dumas, Harps has been an all-star, absolutely. And for Dumas, you've got Nelson Intelligent Solutions, and we'll give you more information about them throughout the game.
Nelson Intelligent Solutions. Appreciate that. 5-0. Dumas Bobcats up early. Jessieville Lions. We got another cat fight in this one, Carson. We had the Panthers and Tigers in the last one. Now we got Bobcats and Lions, and there's a nice pass from Reed to Prekop. Prekop for 2.
Little pass down low. They found him wide open. And on that last possession for Dumas, they found their post man, and now they're going to go to him again.
Yep, and he can't get that one to fall. Jessieville have another opportunity here. You're going to see a lot of that 3-2 ran by Jared White over at Jessieville. I think Kilgore and Martin are going to have big days. Attack that zone down low. They're going to have to move the ball like they've done so far. Oh, way to keep up with the handle is Johnson. He hands it off to Prekop. Really good awareness that time from Johnson to see where his man was and keep containment of that possession there as it was getting ripped away from him for a moment. Spratt will take another 3. The left-hander shot is no good, but there he is, Martin with the rebound. He turns it over.
A nice offensive rebound there. But Kilgore wasn't it underneath that got it?
Yep. No, it was Tim Martin, number 13. Yeah, Kilgore's 15, so we'll get those. We'll have them down pretty quickly here. It's a tough place to pick up the dribble and get a pass to, but somehow saved, and Pye had it for a moment. Now Reed with the ball. Dumas looks to be in a 2-3. Reed gets it into Pye. He's blocked from behind. The long arms of Martin. Take that one away. Had a chance to take a lead. Spratt, he'll pull it back out. Well, Spratt was fun to call last year. I believe it was Dumas that took him down, or Bergman that took Dumas down, and it's a great game, though. Came down to the wire. There's a long 3. It's no good. Here comes Jessieville. Johnson is going to slow it up. He's calling off a play. Got a screen coming up from Pye. Now he'll get it to Reed. Back to Pye. Pye looking at Prekop. Prekop. Nice lob. Good
beautiful
hands from the big man. That's the game plan. He's got all 6, and they got the lead.
And you know now, in every level of basketball, most fans want to see a three-point shooting team. I just love it when you have a great post player. You can get the ball down on the block too and just let them go to work.
I agree 100%, and they get inside. What I don't agree with is the most fans comment. There are a lot of, I know NBA, that's what they think everybody wants to see. And it is fun, don't get me wrong. But
yeah,
I'll take 90 style over
let me correct
today,
myself.
any day in NBA.
At a lot of levels of basketball, you now have to be a great three-point shooting team to win games.
The European game is influenced, and don't get me wrong, I love watching an awesome three-point game. You know, Steph Curry I can watch all day. but I definitely love inside out. And there you go. We should get a 3 out of the corner for Spratt.
And if they can stretch the floor like that and have the bigs they have down low, it's going to be a dangerous combination, and we knew that's how they're going to want to play.
Pretty good runner that time. Drive from Wilhite. He won't fall. Dumas with a 2-point lead. Spratt going to step right into another one. This time no good. And there's the long arms of Martin to finish. Offensive board and put back.
Nice job by Martin. And he's using those long arms to go up and get a board, and Jessieville having a hard time keeping him off the offensive glass.
Wilhite takes a 3. It's no good. Rebound by Martin. Gets it over to Spratt, and here comes the Dumas Bobcats. We're under a minute to play in the first period. 4-point advantage. Into Spratt in the high post. He'll dump it off to Martin, and Martin, the recipient, cleans it up. 6-point lead now. Up ahead, Wilhite breaks the press. He picks his dribble up, though, gets it back off. Reed down to Pye.
Oh.
Pye can't get the finish.
That's one you got to finish down low. They've done a fantastic job today of getting down in the paint and finishing, but not so lucky there.
There's a long 3 to end the period, and it's good. Raylan Spratt with a splat in the bottom of the basket. Wow, what a period he had. It was him and the Martin show for the most part. 2 from Kilgore as well. They got 17. Biggins, 8 for Jessieville. Let's go to break. We'll come back.
Everyone tells you to think
With
about
just
the
5
future.
cents, an old truck, and a
But
load of
there's
hay,
power
John
in the
Tyson and his
process.
family found a way to deliver
We
quality
value
chicken to
this
other
moment.
hardworking people.
Because at ATU,
Today, Tyson continues
brings
to
you
find
one
new
step
ways to
closer
help put a chicken
to
in
what
every
comes
pot.
next.
Because people deserve
You've got
farm-raised
this.
chicken of the highest quality.
Right here, right
At Tyson,
where you are.
we remain committed to
Focus
this
on the now.
simple promise:
Because
to
our
always
focus
keep it real,
is on your
to
success.
always keep it Tyson.
When we need the help of legal services, well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back. Pioneer Pavilion here at Northwark College. Day 2 of the state tournament. Presented by the AAA. Want to appreciate the AAA allowing us to be here and to stream this 3A state tournament for the 3rd year in a row. We've been at 3A. We had 4A the year before, or 5A the year before that, down at Sheridan. We got a jump ball right off the start for the Jessieville possession. It's going to go right back to Dumas. So here come the Bobcats. Number 3, that is Caden Marshall. He gets it into Spratt. Spratt's been active from 3 today. That ball is knocked out by Martin. Just give it over, get across that timeline. Now a kick out. Wilhite finds number 22. I'll get his name for you in a moment. Also got number 20 in. There's a nice bounce pass down low to Prekop.
He's been their go-to in the post today. Dumas has been unable to stop him so far, but they've been able to slow him down enough to where they can take a 7-point lead.
Prekop's got 8. Spratt gets it poked away, but they're going to foul call. It's going to be foul on Jessieville. Let's see who they got. Hearing a little echo.
Jessieville foul number 24, Daniel Prekop. This is the first person to foul, team foul number 1.
Up top. Now Spratt from the corner skips it up to number 10. He's blocked from behind. Number 20's been active since he's been in there. Number 20 is Martin. So turnover. Jessieville's got it. Parham in there as well, number 13. Seen Parham have some big moments. I think it's actually pronounced Paraham. I think I got a clarification on that about a month ago.
And you know where Jessieville is trying to go. 24 down low.
Yep, got an offensive board. Good job from Martin. He hits a cutter. It won't fall. Got Graves out there, 22. He was active a moment ago and also in on that possession a little bit. They can't get a bucket. They're still down 7. Only got 2 points so far in this second period. 6:15 mark now. Spratt, dribbles picked up, now he gets it to Spratt. Spratt now back to Marshall. Marshall drive, runner no good. Knocked out of bounds, they'll say last touch by number 35, Wilhite. To get it in up top, Johnson. I thought that was Johnson coming out the guard, but that was Parham.
They haven't made a whole lot of substitutions as Dumas.
Three.
I believe I know Spratt, I believe, has been out there the whole time, and same thing for Kilgore and their big man down low, number 13.
Prekop got a pretty good rebound. Now Wilhite, Graves has it. They're moving around, back to Wilhite, back to Graves. Graves now lobs it into Prekop. Prekop dribbled into trouble that time. That was good help defense from Martin. And then we got a travel or a step out on the baseline.
It looked like a step out, I think.
Yep, that's what it was.
There we go. This on this side too.
Okay.
Just a little bit that way.
And you do. So here come the Bobcats. Ooh, there's a steal. Good hands from Parham. Graves comes and gets the dribble handoff now into the high post. That's Martin. It's poked away. Kilgore comes away with it. He gives it off. Here comes Dumas. They're up 7. Spratt tried to go baseline. They'll say he was stepped out on his own. There was some contact there. They don't get the call. Goes back to Jessieville. Johnson comes back in. And Peter Dinger. Peter Dinger back out there, number 11. He had a huge night against Dover down at Jessieville about a month ago.
If you haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Prekop going to work.
Who
Well, he
else?
makes some good shots when he gets even under the basket too far, behind the backboard. Uses them long arms. He almost got that one to fall, but he'll have to shoot 2.
Yeah, if you're a big man like this, and for Prekop, he has a chance to make it, well, he did have a chance to make it 5. You got to be able to make your free throws if you're going to get down there and bang with other big men.
I'll tell you right now, I feel like Jessieville wants this game to kind of stay in a lower, slower pace, lower score. Can't get either free throw to fall. And right now they're accomplishing part of that, but they got to get a few more buckets themselves. I think they'll be pretty happy with keeping this Dumas team under 30 at the break. Definitely if they can keep them under 25. Wow, Marcus Kilgore outworking everybody that time. Stayed with it and got it to go. 19-10, Dumas up 9. Those 2 missed free throws a moment ago were big. There's a quick 3 from Peter Dinger. This one's long, and a rebound from Prekop is good, and Prekop cleaning it up, getting his 10th point.
Yeah, you scored 10 of the 12 for Jessieville. Got to find somebody
Spratt
else.
with the answer. Wow.
Such a smooth-looking shot from Spratt.
Third made 3, silky smooth lefty. Here's Wilhite trying to answer. It's long. Nice rebound from, that's number 10. I'll get his name for you. Spratt has the ball. Number 10 over for Dumas is Camarion Jackson.
He's working on pre-cop down there, and good defense by him to limit Dumas in the post.
So Johnson has the ball. He's going to get it to Reed, or is that Pye? That's Pye. Now across court, 3-point bucket is good for Peter Dinger. Peter Dinger comes in, he's instant offense. Can really raise up your offense quickly. Long three is no good. Here comes Jessieville. They got a little bit of momentum at the moment. Wilhite thought about it, gets his man, gets to get past him. Oh, wow, hangs and hits, and Wilhite got an and one opportunity. I'm telling you right now.
Big momentum play, a bump in the bucket.
That big three from Dinger, and then just kind of got everybody going. Juices are flowing. Got an and one right here. And it is good. Wilhite, that's a big bucket. 22-18, 4-point game now. It was just 19-10, I believe. Been a big
run.
run.
22-12 at one point.
Wow.
So a 6-0 Jessieville run.
There's a three from Dumas. It's no good. Offensive board from number 23. There was some contact. We finally got a whistle. That's the right call. It was a late whistle, which I know Jessieville fans won't like that. They're going to get pre-cop. And that's number 23 for Dumas. That is Kent Brown. Takes to get 2 free throws. Now, I could see an argument on if he was shooting or not, but possibly. I have to go back and look at it again.
Yeah, I think he knew he was getting fouled and just decided to throw it up.
Yeah.
Smart play.
Right. Hetty. He gets the first one, so if he can get the second one here. That one a little strong. Johnson looks over, Coach White. Coach White talking to Peter at the moment. Or no, that's number 3. That is Pye. And there's a steal, a little lob, and there's a foul. If they get pre-cop, I think they might have got Wilhite. Pre-cop's got 2 already. That would have been his third, so that's big. They charge it to Wilhite. And there was some momentum, but quickly Dumas come down the court, and they got themselves on the free throw line twice in a row, slowing it down now. Kilgore, second attempt is no good, so they're 1 of 2 on all 3 of their free throw trips so far.
Yeah, you leave, I guess, 3 points on the line. In a close game like this, that can be the difference.
Nice lob into Prekop. That's what he does, and he goes back to the free throw stripe. He's got 10 points. He missed 2 a minute ago. He needs to see if he can get these through the basket.
Duran, we've got 609 live devices right now, but we got 4 likes. Come on.
Yeah, hey, let's challenge them right now. Let's get the 50 likes minimum right here.
Right.
Hit the like button.
Easily.
The more like buttons that get hit, the more people kind of get to see this. More reactions, and we'd appreciate that a lot.
And it goes up.
First free throw is no good for Prekop. He gets the second one. 24-19. It's a 5-point game.
And if you're Prekop, you've now left 3 points at the free throw line. You make those free throws, and you're down by 2.
Yeah. So number 3 in, that's Marshall. Down low. And that was Brown that had it back. And they're just playing it, just 2-man game with those 2. Brown, he's going to hand it off to Kilgore, and he'll finish. Marcus Kilgore starting to fill up the scoring sheet a little bit. He's got 7.
Yeah, he's a bucket getter. getting down low and just finding a small opening to put it in the hoop.
Open three for Peter Dinger. It's no good. Rebound from Kilgore. 26-19, 7-point game. Dumas got a chance to increase it. We're under 1:10 to play. Jessieville could really use a stop on his possession. They're taking a little clock out for sure. Now they'll extend, make them at least dribble or have to do something. Braylon Spratt with the ball. Shot clock's at 8. This is going to stay with Spratt. He's going to get a screen. Oh, he'll kick it off now. Good defense up top. Step back with 2 on the clock. No good, and there's an offensive board. They're looking like Kilgore's not slowing it down. He's going to work. He gets blocked, but he catches that one. And it looks like Pye, is that number 3? He kind of rode the ankle a little bit, kind of trying to shake it off. Now there is a 12-second difference between the shot clock and the first half period game clock here.
They're just going to say Spratt, go one-on-one.
Good job by Johnson, staying with him. Now he'll dump it off. Brown for 2.
Beautiful.
Really good play from Spratt that time to find Brown.
The coach said clear out, and they did.
7, and that 3 is going to hit up at top. That's going to be out of bounds. That was Martin.
I think they called him out of bounds in the corner first anyway.
Did they? Wow. Yeah, that's why she's making them inbound right there. She's on top of it. We've seen her last game. She's been really good. 4 on the clock. Newman's got to go quickly. Spratt from 30 feet. Not this time. 28-19. We're going to have a Legacy Highlights Coach's Corner here with Dumas head coach Larry Harris. In one moment, we'll get Allen set up. Allen on the court, getting ready here. Larry Harris, sometimes he don't like to talk before the half. We'll see. Oh, we're gonna get him here.
They'll drop it down, we'll keep it low. Let's get in there.
Go ahead.
Good. Man, Coach, are we on? Coach, here we are again. You're used to this stage here, so I'm not going to ask you what you're going to do because I already know you're going to go in there and have a plan prepared.
Yeah.
But, Coach, what are you seeing out here? Some things that you may want to change up.
Right now, we're giving them a couple easy baskets with the lob over top, so we got to make an adjustment and fix that. Offensively, I think we're doing okay. Just got to make more shots. I like what we're getting inside with the dump downs and the penetration. I think just overall, we just got to do a better job on defense and stopping them. We're giving them extra shots that they're getting down there with dump overs and all that, and we can't give them easy baskets because easy baskets come up to haunt you when you don't block out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, man.
Best of luck to you. Back up, you guys.
All right, thank you, Alan Russell, head coach Larry Harris with our Legacy Highlights Coach's Corner. Made some good points. Precop's killing them, basically is what he said in a nutshell. They got to stop that, but he likes everything else he's seeing. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more of the Bank of 1889 halftime show right after these messages.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real. to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back, and it is 28-19 at the half. Dumas Bobcats with a 9-point advantage. Let's go to the individual statistics, our scores here. Raylan Spratt leading the way for Dumas. He's got 11, but we've got a couple with 7. That is Tim Martin and Marcus Kilgore, and those two have worked together many times down in the low post. And 3 for Kent's Brown. He's one that's come off the bench, and he's done all his work down low. Got some some fouls drawn. He got 1 free throw made. And they've been tough down there. Spratt has just been unbelievable outside with 3 made threes. Over for Jessieville, it's been the pre-cop show. He has 11 points. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw stripe. He needs to clean that up a little bit. That's one thing Larry Harris was talking about at half. They've got to slow down pre-cop. He's been impressive to see. Peter Dinger come off the bench. He got a 3. Got to kind of fuel a run there. Johnson, he got 2. And Wilhite with a 3. It was an and 1 he actually got off of. That came the same time Dinger was getting going. It was Wilhite and Dinger, and he got that and 1 right after that made 3. And it was had some momentum, but Dumas withstood that, and they pulled out, got away from it a little bit, and separated back to a 9-point lead.
We're going to bring Victor in to talk about what's going on around the state.
Okay, great. All right. Victor, what's your last name again, man?
Scott.
Victor Scott.
Yes, sir.
He is really helping us out with our basketball operations. He's a great help to the Arkansas Sports Network. Going to talk to us about some things. Go ahead, man.
Man, the top news I got for you guys around the state right now is that 9 number 4 seeds have pulled off upsets between 1A all the way down to 5A. So we got 9 4 seeds that have beat that number 1 seed. So it's March Madness already. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite time of the year. We got one of those
dressed in yellow, right?
Yeah, for sure. We got one of those upsets being East M over Forest City in the 4A division, 82-78.
East M, we've seen. That's boys, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
boys,
we've seen them this year, and they're
Coach
fun.
Patel. Yeah.
They had that kid. You remember his name?
Michael
Carson?
DeWitt Stewart.
DeWitt Stewart. Yep. He can light it up from outside.
He's still racking them up. He's I want to say top 4 all time right now, and still counting since they're moving on. But yeah, congrats to Coach Patel and the East End Mets over there. The boys squad took off FC. A lot of people had FC to pick to go all the way in that 4A. Moving on, we got another upset with the boys division. We got Catholic over Harrison. So a lot of people also had Harrison. You know, we're right here in Harrison now, and a lot of people here, that's a big talk around the town, is that they were pushing for them to go quite a bit of ways. And Catholic came in there and knocked them off by 10 points, 62-52. And then we've got out of some Northeast Arkansas news, also in the 2A, we got EPC survives a close game over Ozark Catholic 64-57, which was a close one all the way down to the end of that game.
Awesome.
So just some of the top news around the state right now.
And it's just like you said, March Madness. It's fun. Great time of the year. It's just great to be in a gym in a tournament, state tournament. They don't get no better than this, really, in high school sports. I mean, I love baseball, I love football, I love softball, but that gym atmosphere when the weather's cold outside, you come in, you can just kind of get that smell of the arena. You know, everybody's here. They're excited. It's win or go home, baby. And,
yes, sir.
It's a great time. Appreciate those updates, Victor.
No problem at all. Survive in advance, man. We're here.
I think we're going to get head coach Jared White for Jessieville as soon as he comes out the locker room here. Alan's sitting over there waiting. He's going to have to get him quickly because we've got about 1:14 left. So as soon as he pops out, we're going to keep it here. That way we don't come back late out of a break. Team is coming out. And there he is. He's talking to Coach White. Let's see if he can get him in real quickly. Go ahead, Alan.
We're good, Coach. Coach, right in this thing, right where you want to be, ain't you?
Not really. We made a lot of mistakes there in the first half, stuff we've talked about. We're going to have to really pick it up and just basically do what we've said from the get-go. We can't let 5 go out there and act like he's an average player. We don't even know where he's at on the perimeter. We've got to get him slowed down, and we've got to get the ball down to the big man on offense.
Thank you, Coach White.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Back up you guys.
Thank you, Alan. Great interview there with Jared White. played some softball against Jared. I've known him for a long time, and he's
pretty candid.
He's very candid.
Yeah, he'll let you know for sure.
You can't act like Spratt's just some average Joe out there.
That's right.
You know
He's
what I mean?
right.
He's a big deal. And
Spratt's one of the top 5 players in the tournament coming in. We haven't seen anything to say that he isn't.
That's true. All right, here we go. 28-19, Dumas with the 9-point lead. Jessieville got a chance to cut into it right now. Johnson gets it over to number 11. That is Dinger. He's getting a start this second half. I think he actually started the game. I apologize. Now Johnson to Peter Dinger. It's good.
Oh.
The 3 out of the corner.
And the triple by Dinger.
I've seen him light it up from outside. He's doing it again. Got 2 so far.
If you can work it inside the pre-cop and they start sending extra bodies over to guard him, and Dinger can start hitting those outside triples, you might have a lethal combination.
Nice backdoor lob there in that 3-2. Right into Brown. There's a, wow. Pre-cop really went up to get that ball, and it come off the back of his hand. He thought Brown might have touched it, but they'll say he didn't. So we've got Brown. They went big. They got Brown out there with Kilgore and Martin start this second half. That puts Chauncey Dale on the bench. They're going for a little bit of size over kind of a 3-guard orientation. They got 3 bigs. Trying to stop Kilgore. I think it's part of that, or pre-cop. It's part of that, and I think the other part of it is they like what they're getting in their post game. Looks like Martin a little banged up. He was stretching the left leg there, and there's a good bucket from the free throw line by Kilgore. He's got 9.
You know, I just wait for this kid to explode. He's just got so much potential written all over him.
Yes, I agree totally. There's a skip. Well, it was just a skip over the top of that defense. I got to get it up to get it over there. There's a bounce pass pre-cop. That's too easy for him. Once he gets the ball right there and he's looking down the basket, you can basically count it.
A beautiful dime.
Timeout by Coach White. He wants to talk about a few things after that bucket. Got some locals we're going to get to. It's the National
Nelson Intelligent Solutions.
There we go.
A supporter of the Dumas Bobcats. Mr. Nelson, he didn't say it. I'd have to read all of his info, but I think he may be a Dumas grad. They're one of the top 50 businesses, or one of the top business, I should say, in the state of Arkansas for 41 to 55 employees. And then from Jessieville, it's Harps of North Hot Springs. Appreciate them for being a part of what we're doing.
Appreciate Harps. They're always supporting the local communities. I had a T-ball team one time that was sponsored by Harps. We won a district title, have a trophy at the Dover Harps. Fun times. Harps doing their thing. Into Brown. Brown loses it and into the hands of Precop. Here come the Lions right out of that timeout. They get a turnover. Peter thought about it. He'll skip it up to Wilhite. Wilhite gives it off. Johnson. Dinger's open in the corner for the moment. Now he'll come up and cut. Back to Wilhite. Pye down low. Dinger gets stolen away. Here comes Spratt. He's got a lob opportunity. Got a little under. It didn't matter. Marcus Kilgore with his 11th.
He said, you throw it up. I'll put it down.
I'll find it. I'll go get it.
Able to convert on the lob. The Dumas Bobcats lighten it up.
Johnson's going to get fouled as he got downhill off a pass, and looks like Wilhite's got some kind of injury going on. Might have rolled the ankle pretty badly here, or he might have banged the knee. See if he's going to stay in. We do have a substitution. Graves comes in for Dinger. Dinger's going to go sit. We'll get it into Graves. Graves, lob, and wow, over the head of everybody. Somehow it doesn't hit the little bottom of the balcony there. I don't know how. think it's an optical illusion, but the bottom of the balcony looks like it's about 9 foot. And there's a steal. All the way is Pye, too strong. Graves cleans it up. Way to follow up the shot by Graves. You say Jacob Graves? I don't have first names for Jessieville right now. I'm working on those. Except for I knew Peter Dinger. I knew him from a few weeks back.
Jessieville's just slowly but surely hanging around in this game. And if they can get the ball to 24 down low in the post, they're going to be in business. They got to travel.
Yeah, they're going deeper. They got another big end. That's 6'1" Deshaun Nora, number 30. He's a junior. He gets a travel.
I haven't seen a lot of pick and roll or anything of them trying to get 24 involved. They just kind of like to draw those defenders off of him and then dump it off.
There was some trouble right there as he was bracketed, and they took that ball away, and it was Nora who turned it over a moment ago. He gets it right back for his team. Oh, slick spot on the court. They fall. Will Height, he loses it. It's saved into the hands of Prekop. Now Johnson. Johnson now takes a lot of threes. He likes to penetrate and facilitate, and there's a nice pass from Graves to Prekop. Prekop gets it going again. You see Larry Harris making an active approach with the style, the matchups, the personnel is what I'm trying to say. Trying to keep that from happening. That's really the only offense so far for Jessieville overall.
All of a
Still
sudden,
not helping.
2-possession game in the blink of an eye.
Yes. Here's a steal. Graves and a Prekop. There it is again. Oh, he leaves the finger roll short, goes back and gets it. Second attempt won't count. Jessieville fans want a foul. See one guy about busted some blood veins in his head. He's so upset. I understand that.
Well, he doesn't miss many of those.
No, he had a good look on that finger roll and then that second opportunity as well. And I tell you right now, Coach Harris not happy that he's still getting these opportunities. Seemed like they were doing a better job, but as of late, they've arisen again. And there's a just pull it up, hand down, man down. Raylan Spratt in your face with 14.
You know what Coach White said? Don't treat him like an average player because he can knock him down like that.
Graves, 3, no good. Pye fighting for it. He finally gets it. Oh, okay. I guess it was touched. Thought he dribbled, but I guess he didn't have control. Prekop can't get that one to go. A lot of bodies down low that time, a lot of traffic. Raylan Spratt gives it off. Marshall with the ball. Back to Spratt. Spratt, Johnson all over him. He's going to rip. Down to Nora. Nora loses it, saves it into Johnson. Watch out, there's a Wolf. Johnson's got it. He's coming ahead. You know, he reminds me a little bit of
who's that?
The point guard, the coach is the NFL player's son for CAC last year.
Williams.
Number 2.
Kevin Williams.
Yeah, Kevin Williams.
Deuce Williams.
I guess it's the number a little bit. Reminds me of him a little bit.
Who's now at Robinson, I believe.
Yeah, he transferred to Robinson. Running back on the football field.
Well, that CAC team was good last year, was it not?
State champions.
Played so well together. We talk about positionless basketball all the time. They were a positioned basketball team.
That was a frozen rope. We're talking about positionless basketball and talking about all kinds of athletes playing football. That was a baseball player right there. The cannon. They couldn't score, though, off of it. Johnson gets it out. There's a 3 for Pye. It's no good. Prekop. He's going to go back up. Strong and finish. Pushing his way out of there.
Well, that's his game, being physical in the paint, getting offensive boards, and just finding a way to put it in off the glass. I thought the defender got a piece of it there, but he was too strong.
Spratt deflected by Prekop. Almost hits a young lady walking by. She's safe. And the ball is going to stay with Dumas. They're letting it go for the most part. That's how this tournament's been called. I love it.
Yeah, and of course
you better be ready to bring it.
And Jessieville, Dumas has not been able to close them out yet. And Spratt has been playing some of his best ball. They've been getting it down low in the post as well, but they just can't handle.
Screen. Brown went and set. He got there too soon, or Spratt went too quickly. One of the two. He got there too late, or Spratt went too quickly. You know, Coach Larry Harris talked about it at the half, that was their big problem. And that if they fix that, everything else is going to really work out for them. They haven't been able to completely shut that off yet. And he knows that that's going to allow Jessieville to hang around a little bit, and that's what we're seeing. And there's a turnover, though, as Marshall looking to push. He's going to go all the way, and we're going to get the charging foul.
Oh, the theatrics.
Dramatic, yes. I thought we were going to get the charge, to be honest, but, man, they sure wanted to make up their mind.
When you call it, you got to stick to it.
That's it.
You just got to stick to your guns, and
he's feeling that one a little bit.
Be confident about it.
Looks like Don Flamingo. So here we go. Parham loses it. Wow. Jessieville lucky to retain possession. Reed skips it over to Dinger, who's back in. He loses it. Now he'll take one from 10 foot, maybe 14. It's good. Probably 12 on that one.
How about the heads-up play by Peter Dinger? Just able to get it around the free throw line and pop it up for 2.
What a tough drive by Marcus Kilgore. Through contact, they're letting it go. And that one's out of bounds. They're just going to call it. It's an aggressive game. They're letting them go in Benton Co. 39-32, 7-point game. We'll be back.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back. 39-32. 1 period left in this one. Jessieville giving Dumas their best shot here in this 2-3 matchup. Kilgore has it about 25 feet from the basket. Now Marshall gets it to Spratt. Johnson tries to bat that ball loose. Spratt takes a 27-footer. He's hit, and that's going to be 3 shots. Said he didn't give him room to land there. In the cylinder top fouls.
Make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button. We're close to 10,000 subscriptions right now. Also, join us for pre-day and post-day exclusive coverage.
It's true. And you weren't up here, but and being the owner, you probably should know, but we might have said that whoever hits 10,000 subscriptions, number 10,000, we're make them an
$10 million.
We'll make them an ASN shirt.
Okay. I mean, we might be able to do that.
We were talking about tribal flames, and Mike and freak bats, that kind of look. That was kind of a joke, but second one is no good. So he had 3 opportunities here. See if he can get 2 out of 3. Oh, he's going to get another option if he misses it, but you know what they say? 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired here. So 2 out of 3, 41-32. We always give. There's an open 3. for Reed.
Nice.
And Prekop doing what Prekop does.
Nice board by Prekop down low.
He's got 19 points, and there's a steal. Johnson can't get the finish, and that might come back to haunt him right there. 7-point game.
I think the difference in this game is that Dumas hasn't missed on the opportunities they've been given, and Jessieville's had a couple of easy ones at the basket they couldn't convert.
The big threes from Spratt, if they dry up here, what will Dumas do? They're going to have to get some other things going as well down in this low post. I will give credit to Jessieville. They've done a much better job in the paint in the second half defensively. Spratt got fouled on that drive, and he'll shoot 2. That is the second team foul in the period on Jessieville. Spratt just shot 2 out of 3. The lefty good on the first here. Spratt now with 17 and counting. Martin gets a breather. Now we got another lane violation, and this time they'll get to shoot it again. Jared White's going to lose his mind, and on cue, he just said, "What the something?" I can't finish it. I'm not 100% what it was actually, but probably something that we wouldn't want to finish.
Can't say it on TV.
Well, it's ridiculous. Well, it worked out for him, but it's ridiculous because there's nobody else in the lane.
Right.
There's no reason to do that.
Hey, Spratt's not a normal guy. They got to get out there and put a box out on him.
That he isn't. He is an absolute stud once he hits the basketball court.
All right. Johnson has it, crossover. He's going to the baseline, in and out of the hands of Wilhite. Turnover. 8-point game. Dumas can get back up double digits here. It would be huge. Coach White shaking his head. He knows every possession is so crucial. There's a poke out. Got a chance on a run out. A 3-on-2 here. Wilhite leading the pack. Throws it up. He draws the foul.
Good job in transition, knowing just hit that basket as hard as you can and hope that something good comes out of it. I mean, sometimes that's your best move, and he ends up getting fouled, and we'll see if they can hit their free throws. Prekop's had a couple that he's missed that they really could have needed.
First one's good from Wilhite. And one more opportunity here. Second one is also good. They've cut it to 6, 2-possession game. So you got Marshall with the ball. Caden now go over to Raylan Spratt. And there's going to be an open Kilgore. Kilgore's not one to shoot a lot of threes. Spratt will, though. 30-footer, no good. You know, I think they can get that shot at any time. I'd like to see a little more ball movement that time. Spratt trying to get back. Pye kicks it back out.
Huge possession for Jessieville right here.
Johnson thought about it. Jump stop, he gets fouled. He couldn't land on 2 feet because of the contact that time.
So late in this game here, free throws down the stretch for Jessieville. You got to find a way to get these to go down. And you got to find every single possible point and squeeze every single possible point you can out of this game because it's coming down to the final seconds here. And, you know, missed free throws, we've seen it too many times to count. And we'll probably see it as the talent gap starts to close in these games. We'll probably see it more.
Need the free throw would fall. And we got a full timeout by Coach Larry Harris. Let's get to our locals real quick. Got Harp's hometown fresh proud of the Jessieville Lions. You see them on your screen. Proud supporters of the Lions. And then over for Dumas, we got the Nelson Intelligence Agency?
I'm sorry, Solutions. I apologize.
I was going to say Solutions that time, but I wasn't sure.
Well,
you know them more than I do, so Nelson Intelligent Solutions.
Yep. Let me get you some info on that real quick.
Yeah, let's pull that up and talk about them a little more. Really appreciate them. You got a reader?
Just some information.
Go ahead.
Arkansas Business of the Year named on February 21st, 2024. Nelson's Intelligent Solutions took home the award of the Arkansas Business of the Year in the 31 to 55 employees category. Also, Little Rock Regional Minority Business of the Year in 2023. What a great place. It sounds like a great place to work there. And he's a proud supporter of the Dumas Bobcats.
Appreciate them. So here we go. His team is down 6 at the moment. I'm sorry, they're up 6 at the moment, and they're trying to increase it. Spratt had a couple of men on him back there in the backcourt. Finally gets it ahead. He's got it again now. Working against Johnson. He's got a screen from Brown. Oh, dribble handoff, a little trouble, but he'll get it into Caden Marshall. They're running a little clock here, down to 5. Spratt going to take a 30-footer. No good. And, yeah, Coach Harris telling him, you got to go.
Tough out of a timeout right there.
That's a settle shot. That's one that he settled for. It's not great shot selection, and he's had some good ones today.
There's Prekop on the lob, but they don't want to happen. He goes to work. 21 points now.
All of a sudden, 4-point game here.
The only good thing that came out of that last Dumas possession was they ran a bunch of clock off. That was it. They got a shot at the end that they can always get. Let's see if they do a better job this time. Well, I expect them to run some clock.
If Jessieville ends up taking the lead here, not having enough clock might not be a good thing.
Down low, it's deflected. Pye got his hands on it. Now Kilgore takes one from about 16 foot, and it's good. That's a big bucket right there. Kind of calms things down, gets that 2-possession game again. Well, it was already 2, but back to 6. 2 made threes just to tie. Will Height back to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass into the high post, low post. How did they get that through? And the great hands from Prekop.
Prekop showing himself to be one of the top players in the 3A state tournament so far.
Yeah, you don't see. I mean, you have the big men now that just want to stretch the floor, and they're great passers, which is amazing, but you don't see those big-bodied, low-post players just getting on the block and using their post moves to score like Prekop.
Uh-oh.
Turnover. Both teams with 2 fouls right now in this period. And here we go. Jessieville drawing ever nigher, tying this thing up 44-40.
Prekop reminds me.
Foul, 3rd team foul now.
Prekop reminds me of Kevin McHale. Great post moves down low, strong, and you just don't see a lot of guys like that anymore. I mean, now you have these guys like Ricky Lee yesterday for Riverview who stretched the floor so well. Mm-hmm. And then to see somebody like this, the traditional big man, the guys that played back in the 80s and 90s.
There's a steal, Nora, but what do we got? We got a foul after the fact on Jessieville. So a moment ago, Brown got his 3rd foul. Now, let's see what we officially got here. I think they got it on Pye, just his 1st. So both teams with 3 team fouls apiece. See if we can get Martin. You know, he was stretching his leg earlier, and I haven't seen a lot out of him since then. See if they can get Martin back involved a little bit. We got Brown, Martin, Kilgore, Marshall, and Spratt. And there's Kilgore with it, down into Martin. Martin back up top. They just want to run clock a little bit at the moment. Still 22 on the shot clock. Ooh, good closeout. A lot of contact. Spratt now gets it down low, and Prekop pokes it away, but the quickness is there for Dumas to retain this possession. Shot clock's at 8. Marshall falls down, calls a timeout. Coach Harris is frustrated out on the court, shoving his fist in the air, pumping his fist, upset. He's talking to his boys about what he wants to see here. They have to use that timeout, and they're going to talk. Let's take a quick one. We'll come back. 30 seconds here. 44-40, Dumas holding on.
We
look
need
like
the help
a
of legal
mirage.
services.
Wrong.
Well,
The
let Leah
prices on
Jacobs
these
at
trucks are
Heirloom
the
Legal at
lowest prices
425
ever.
North
My
Church Street
trucks
in
look
Atkins.
different.
Be
Drink
your
plenty of
go-to
water
when
and
you
wipe
are
your
needing
eyes.
assistance.
You're not
If
going to
you're needing
believe
will
these
or
prices.
trust, maybe
Go
you're
to
helping
D3 Auto Sales right now.
Okay. All right, we're back here at the Pioneer Pavilion Court here at North Art College. It's 44-40. We've had a great one. Jessieville, there's a quick turnaround from Martin. It's no good. Rebound by Wilhite, and Jessieville have another chance to make this thing even tighter. Johnson, cut off, gets it back up top to Wilhite. Now, number 5 in there, that's Reed. He's being doubled.
You know where they want to go. They want to get inside to 24.
Wilhite forces one up, a tough shot. Rebound comes away to Caden Marshall. Dumas. And Coach White wants to talk about it now.
No.
Oh,
Dumas.
Yeah, Dumas again. I apologize. For Dumas, another timeout. He wants to talk about it as well on this possession here. They need a good look. It's a full. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll be back right after this. We'll talk about what Dumas might want to try to do on this possession. I know they're going to run a little clock, but let's see if they can get the ball inside and move it around in that high post, low post kind of action we saw earlier in the game.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
$44-40. Dumas with the 4-point lead and the ball. Let's see what they drawed up after that timeout. Jessieville into the backcourt here. They'll get it into the hands of number 10. That's Kamarian Jackson. So getting back to 3 guards, it looks like. And there's a deflection off of Jessieville. Boy, Coach Harris.
He's stressed.
Just brings Jackson in, and then he almost turns it over. Had his hands on his knees, put his head down for a second. Yelling man of Jackson, he's got it on the wing. He's looking at Marshall. Reed kind of making that a tough play now. He'll just keep it. There, nice pass into Kilgore, and he's too close.
Big one.
Kilgore knows how to finish when he gets that close to the basket. He's quietly had a great night. He's got 17. Into the high post. Pye puts the dribble down, almost lost it. Out the Wilhite for 3, off back iron. Reed runs, or I'm sorry, that's Spratt ran it down. Marshall up ahead. Jackson, he'll pull it out. They're definitely running clock now. Marshall to Jackson. Jackson back up to Spratt. Shot clock's just under 20. And they'll go ahead and foul. That's Johnson.
Yeah,
You got one more. That was the last one to give. Next one will put them on the line.
They're a 2-point team, Jessieville is. They're a low post team. And Dinger has been possibly their best 3-point shooter, and he's on the bench right now.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there, but I know he got in a lane on that free throw, and he got in trouble a little bit from coach. And I don't know if we've seen him since then. You know, I don't know if it was Dinger the first time that did it, but it was the second time in one game. You're probably not going to get to play much more after that. So after the foul by Johnson, his third now. Spratt to the line. He's had a pretty good day there. Well, I'd say that. He's 3 of 5, and now he misses this one. So They're leaving some points out there and leaving the door cracked right now for Jessieville. It's just a 2-possession game. He can make it 3 with this made shot, and that would be huge. Three of 7, he can go 4 of 8 and go back to 50% if he can get this one to fall. He will.
3-possession game now. That makes it much tougher on Jessieville, but I don't think they were going for the threes anyway.
Ooh, there he is, Peter Dinger.
Oh!
It's good.
Cash from Peter Dinger.
Prekop skips it over to Dinger. Dinger with the answer. And it's back to 4 just like that, 47-43. Hey, you get sent to the bench for doing something silly, but they need him right now. Got to have him. He comes in. He says, Coach, I'm sorry. Here's a 3. Let's take a short one.
About D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
All right, we're back. It's a 4-point game. Someone's going to win our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. It's going to be on the winning team. Is it going to be maybe Kilgore or Spratt for Dumas, or is it going to be Jessieville? Are they going to make the unbelievable comeback? Is Peter Dinger going to get the award? Is Prekop going to get it? We're going to find out.
Jessieville's still very much in this game.
Full court pressure. They'll bounce it in. Number 12's in the game now. Get his name for you shortly. They break the press. He looks like he's in just to break the press. He's definitely a guard and quick out there. Hard to cover. That's Josh Cobb. He's a sophomore.
These are big free throws right here.
Yep. That's Jackson at the line. First one from the righty is going to roll off the rim. Telling you.
Yep, leaving the door open.
Continuing to leave it cracked. They better find Prekop. They better find Dinger on this next possession here. You know, Dumas is so good at stealing the ball from your guards. We're about to get a technical foul. Nope, they're going to blow the whistle and some substitution issues.
Coach White over there, he's wondering what's going on.
Get a shot at Coach White real quick, guys. Coach White for Jessieville. He's put his hands down now. Second one is good, though, for Jackson. So, yeah, number 2 that came in is Chauncey Dale. Five-point game. Here comes Jessieville. And that's what I was talking about. Those guards have a great chance to get the ball stolen away from them because Dumas is so good. They dodge a bullet as that one goes out of bounds. Peter Dinger with the inbounder. Gets it in the corner. There's a 3. There was some contact. Offensive board. Johnson gets it stripped on his way up. Number 1 who came in, I'll get his name for you in a minute. With a big-time play, T-Shawn Henderson. Gets the ball back for his team. They're fouled. That's going to put Spratt on the line. And that was huge.
Well, Spratt has not been consistent at the free throw line today. So if you're Jessieville, after that one, you're feeling a little less confident, but.
Yep. He can make it a 3-possession game with a make. 49-43 at the moment. He's 5 of 9 at the line now. 5 of 10. Back to 50 after that. So still 2 possessions. Wilhite has it. Got to get rid of it. Bounce pass into Reed. Reed in and out. I don't know how that thing came out.
That's tough right there.
That's probably going to be too much at this point. That ball was in the cylinder and came out of there.
And I thought there was a chance they were going to call a foul too, but neither of those things happened.
Marcus Kilgore, number 15. First free throw is good. Kilgore has had a really good game. 18th point he just made. He gets them both. Smooth on the line, and it's an 8-point game. Just got to shoot threes at this point. Just got to get them off. You ain't got time. There it is. And we got a wedgie. Possession arrow is with Jessieville. Precop makes it off the wedgie kick out.
Well, Dumas is going to move on here. Another year, another Dumas advancement in the state tournament.
Yeah, kind of like death and taxes, right?
Right, somewhat.
Peter Dinger throws one up off the bank. It's going to hit the iron, no good. Spratt with the rebound, and that's going to be the final, 51-43. Pat on the back to Jessieville. They fought hard, but Dumas, too much in this one. We're going to have some interviews with Alan Russell down on the court. That's our legacy highlight, Coach's Corner. We'll have individual statistics, and we're going to have a D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to announce as well. Let's take a short one, and we'll get Alan set up here with Coach Larry Harris and whatever players he chooses to have interviewed.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back. Our legacy highlights, Coach's Corner. Alan approaching Coach Harris right now. He's shaking hands. Got a lot of happy Dumas Bobcat fans. Some of them might be mad even, say, hey, we can do better. They're happy, though. They're moving on. They got more life ahead of them.
Alan trying to
get some players.
Yeah, get some players to interview with us.
Let's see. Well, let's get the individual statistics real quick while he's doing that. We can go ahead and name our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. Let's go with Jessieville first. 23 points by Precop tonight. Huge game. 11 for Peter Dinger, 5 for Wilhite, 2 for Jacob Graves, and 2 for Johnson. Over for Dumas, it was really 2 men really got all the scoring for the most part. Now, the first period, Tim Martin did have 7. He wasn't able to score after that. 20 for Raylan Spratt and 19 Marcus Kilgore. Those two really 39 of their 51 points. And then you had 5 for Kent Brown and 1 made free throw for Camarion Jackson. That is the individual statistics, and now Allen's got a player with them. Coach Hughes. And looks like he's got Braylon Spratt down there.
Catch this moment here, guys.
Where we at? Are you right?
They on commercial.
You want him right here?
We're good. We're good. You right here, Coach. Coach Harris, here we are back in Elite 8 again, man. You stay in Elite 8, it seems like.
Man, it's a testament to having a great program, but it really comes to having great student athletes, great kids. And you got players like this that, they come and bring it every day, and they're going to play hard, and they're going to be leaders. Stuff like that happens. He's been with me for 3 years. When you got kids like this, and I told him when our kid went down, Billy Reddick, I remember taping his ankle that day. He was looking a little down, and I told him, I said, we going to state. Remember that? Told him, we going to state. You know what I'm saying? So, when you got great kids like this, they come in and they play hard, and they listen, and they practice every day. This is the result of what happens.
Coach, being in the Elite 8, you got the experience of what to do once you get here, maybe against some other schools that doesn't have the same experience as you have. What advantage does that give you?
I think it gives us some advantage. We've been in it 4 out of 5 years. I just think what it takes is our guys have been here, their season, their experience, but the number one thing that we tell them is just relax, have fun, do the things that we work on in practice, and it'll get you far.
Welcome back to Elite 8, Coach Harris. Baby, man, meet again. Yes, always meeting this way. Man, you come out here, you perform in these big games. How are you able to consistently do this?
It starts in practice, and it starts this guy right here. He pushed me in practice. He believes in me, and he makes me go every single day. And I just want to thank my teammates. They push me in practice every day. You just wouldn't imagine how much I love them.
Absolutely. And losing last year, that's got to fill the belly. I know when you come back this year, you're going to be a different animal. I feel like coming into this thing, you're one of the best players in this tournament.
Yes, sir. And this is my 4th year playing high school basketball, and all 4 I made to the Final Four. And this year, I'm trying to change it.
Well, this year, young man, you got that chance. Yes, welcome back to the Elite 8. Yes, sir. Back up to you guys.
All right, Alan, thank you. Excellent interviews with Braylon Spratt and Larry Harris. And big win for Dumas as they move on. 51-43. We've got a D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to announce. We can go Kilgore or Spratt. What do you want to do? I'm feeling Kilgore personally. I feel like he made a lot of points down low. If Spratt's one of those guys, he's gonna be one of the guys you can give to every game.
Mm-hmm.
So my vote is for Kilgore. Brad, what you got?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'll go with
Carson,
you.
Does it matter? Nope. All right, we're going with Kilgore. No, go ahead, Carson. I'm saying it matters but the votes, you were getting outnumbered is my point. Not that you don't matter, Carson.
Very important. I wasn't taking it that way. But.
Yeah, I know. I hope not. What do you got? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I would say Kilgore too. He stepped up when they needed him to the most, so I would say Kilgore.
He had 2 in the first period, 5 in the second period, 6 in the third period, and 6 again in the fourth period. So he was pretty consistent all the way through. Spratt had 8 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and all those free throws in the fourth. He had 5 to make his 20. So you can go either way. You can't be wrong. We're going to give it to Marcus Kilgore. He's our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. Congratulations, young man. We're going to close this one out. One more time, our proud supporters. We had Harps over for Jessieville, supporting the Lions. And we have over for Dumas, Nelson Intelligent Solutions. Appreciate Nelson Intelligent Solutions. Proud supporters of the Dumas Bobcats. We're going to close this one out. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or less for the next stream. We got a good one coming up.